Success I make them melt to death. And now know I still not know yet. Why? Energy in every night. If you spit into the sky, I promise you, before you move your face, it'll come back in your eye. Energy, you will see everything. Am hiding from you, looking at them energy.
Rather they on a hillside, when nobody know there for turn to. Rather they on a hillside, than there on people where we hurt you.
Reggae Radio.
Rather they on a hillside, hillside I feel vibes and know some heart clean inside. Rather on a hillside, when nobody know there for turn to. Rather they on a hillside, hillside with no friends, nigga. Rather run from wild lockdown friend killer. Rather sleep in a tree where picture we put them nest in a.
Listen up, top draw, lucky $5, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick, and cash but evening draws.
Big balance
right about now.
Me no G's.
This could be your lucky day. Get your tickets out and let the games begin.
Good evening. It is Wednesday, April 13, 2022. I'm Lisa and welcome to tonight's live Supreme Ventures 825 game draw. Now, before we begin, here's a quick look at the winning drive time numbers. And remember, all Supreme Ventures live draws are supervised by the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission and observed by the independent auditing firm PwC. Now, let's select tonight's winning numbers. We begin tonight's games with Lucky 5. And for $800,000, here are your winning numbers. So, good luck. Tonight's first winning Lucky 5 number is 12. The second winning Lucky 5 number is 16. Following 16, we have 17. And if you want to win tonight's jackpot of $800,000, you're going to need number 2 as well as 22. And now let's put some money in your top draw. Tonight's jackpot is $400,000. Here are the winning numbers. Good luck once more. Tonight's first winning top draw number is 10. Following closely is 11. Your third winning top draw number for tonight is 2. And here comes 8. Now, if you want to win the jackpot of $400,000, you're going to need 14. And now let's pick your play with our dollars game. I hope you're feeling lucky. Your winning dollars numbers are coming right down. Tonight's first dollars number is 15. Following closely, we have 14. The third winning dollars number for tonight is 33. And that's followed by 31. Following closely is 30. And making its way down is 34. 21 follows.
2, check 1, 2. Audio check 1, 2, 3.
Your next
testing for sound and quality.
Is 26.
Yeah.
22. Number 1 is next. And we're ending dollars today with ball 17. And now for some easy winnings with our Pick 2 game. So here goes. Your winning Pick 2 numbers are coming up. And tonight's first winning Pick 2 number is number 1. The second winning Pick 2 number is 16. So again, 1 and 16 are your winning Pick 2 numbers. And up next, you can play it 3 ways. It's Pick 3. Your first winning Pick 3 number for tonight is number 1. The second winning Pick 3 number is 4. And your third winning Pick 3 number is 0. So again, 1, 4, and 0 are your winning Pick 3 numbers. Now let's turn up the winnings with Pick 4. The first winning Pick 4 number is 6. The second winning Pick 4 number for tonight is 4. Here comes your third winning number. What will it be? Here it is. It's another 4. And finally, we have 0. So again, your winning Pick 4 numbers are 6, 4, 4, and 0. Now it's easy for wins, so let's heat things up with Hot Pick. Here we go. And tonight's winning Hot Pick number is Lucky 13. Congratulations to all hot pick winners. Again, your winning number is 13. And Cashpot Money Train are on. This week you can win $285 for every $10 winning Cashpot bet. Let's get ready to play our Cashpot game for Wednesday, April 13, 2022. Now you live to play it, but can you win it? Get ready to be a big Cashpot winner. And let's see what the winning Cashpot number will be. Good luck. And tonight's winning Cashpot number is 11. Congratulations to all Cashpot winners. Again, your winning number is 11. It's now time for some mega winnings. Good luck once more. And the mega ball was selected. So go mega 6 times per day for more chances to win big. So again, the winning Cashpot number is 11. The lucky mark is dog. And the mega ball was selected for pick 3, pick 4, hot pick, and Cashpot. And now, for a chance to win the lotto jackpot of $25 million. Here are tonight's winning lotto numbers. Good luck. Get your tickets out and let's play. Your first winning lotto number for tonight. Here it comes. That's number 2. The second winning number is number 3. I hope you have your tickets out, because remember, if you don't have a ticket, you don't stand a chance. Your third winning lotto number is 20. Following 20 is number 6. Now, if you want to win tonight's jackpot of $25 million, you're going to need 37. And the 6th number is, it's a yellow ball. Let's see what number it bears. It's 19. And now for the bonus ball number. That's 36. I do hope you became $25 million richer tonight. Now, let's take a look at tonight's winning numbers. And thank you so much for playing all of today's games. Please come back tomorrow morning at 8:30 for more games you love to play. I'm Lisa. Be kind to one another and have a supreme night.
Hope you were a big winner. Play your favorite Supreme Ventures games every day and tune in for our live draw 6 times a day at 8:30 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and 8:25 p.m. on this station. Supreme Ventures, making winners every day.
That was the evening draw. Top draw dollars. Pick lucky 5, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick, and Cashpot draws. Congratulations to all of today's winners. Join us again at 8:30 a.m. for another chance to win. Top draw, lucky $5. Pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick, and Cashpot draws.
Advantage Auto Parts, 21 Thompson Street, Montego Bay. We continue to protect you from high prices. Get your bumpers, AYB, HID, LEDs, radiators and fans, AC compressors. Telephone 876-952-6109. The time by Advantage Auto Parts is
8:32.
That when you're gone one place.
Of course, this is how I leave you right about now.
That when you're gone one
Let's
place.
say thank you for making it the right stuff.
That when you're gone one place.
The entertainment buzz is up next. Until next time, walk good, ride good, drive good, live good.
Yes.
Whatever you do, just do it good. And if you can be good, be careful.
Place.
Leaving you with the sound of spring beering right now. The EBUZZ is up next.
That when you're gone one place.
We over one part.
Because we spraying one way.
What a big girl in Babylon stand here.
Brick pam brick.
Brick pam brick pam brick pam brick. Brick pam brick.
Try copy them fish. Stop it.
Brick pam brick.
Where you see the style name again, Demus?
Brick pam brick pam brick pam brick.
It's a big money move and no chicken and chips.
The way the brick tick can't hold in a wallet.
El Chapo lifestyle money pop and pallet.
The way the money enough somebody get to panic.
Me a stack it on the plane.
Me a chop it on the ship.
Poverty a get a visa.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is the Entertainment Buzz.
Hear me told ya.
Yo.
what them say? Up to the buzz. Me don't know. The buzz.
you know how we roll.
This is the entertainment buzz. Further on in the buzz.
That is why they part of things and them searching. Like what just on the clip them away.
What we gonna do right here is go way back into time.
Sky, are you? All the respect when them eyes open. Like a flag, hear me now. So bout it, dig it way.
Entertainment buzz are the real thing, man. Sight.
And now, our feature presentation.
Good night and welcome to the EBUZZ. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm Courtney Mack in the building, holding
Woot,
down
woot,
for
woot.
DJ Boats.
I want to say welcome to our listeners, Mac. Tonight we absolutely have an exciting show.
Yeah, that's for
it's
sure.
the Easter weekend. We have tons of big ups. We have our
Yeah.
music artist. We have our main guest. Plus, we're going to be linking with Dwight. It's all about Jamaica 60 as well.
Of course, definitely. So, want to say big up to all the persons on social media. Instagram, IRFM_JA. On Twitter, it's IRI_FM. On Facebook, of course, it's at IRFM. You don't know all the persons locked into Radio Land. It's the EBUZZ.
Woot, woot, woot. It is the Easter weekend, like I mentioned, Mac, and it's like the first major holiday since the place is fully open, free of lockdowns, and people are just out partying. I know you have been to some events. What
Yes.
would you say is the vibe in terms of, just people being outside again?
It's actually an overwhelming feeling in terms of a lot of persons were not able to socialize, the real way. I mean, some persons go some gatherings, but you don't know, it's kind of different. And with Easter weekend upon us right now, I mean, it's something that a lot of persons are looking forward to. And as you know, Kish, I mean, Ultria is usually one of the hubs for Easter weekend. And so, I know there's a lot of activities happening here in Ultria's for the holiday weekend. And everybody's, I mean, it seems like a every event kind of thing, It seems like
I know the whole party hop vibe.
Yeah.
And additionally too, Mac, this is actually the first time our children are getting an opportunity to sort of let loose at their event with so many family fun days happening over the Easter holiday. So implore parents, yes, you're excited for outside, but please take out the children as well. Give them an opportunity to breeze out and let loose and have some fun.
Definitely. And I mean, when you think of like kite festivals and so on, I mean, it's been like, over 2 years that, I mean, a lot of kids didn't get the opportunity to go outside and really say, you don't know, me fly like a kite and, or even make one, So, yeah.
And it provides an opportunity too for the fathers to step up. You can make kites.
Yeah, of course I did.
Or you make boxy kites or proper kites with
proper kite, man. I mean, you don't know. The last time I make one still, one of the bamboo never too straight. So, it gave me a little problem when it go up there. But, nevertheless, we know the knees very stain from them days that we had to do them something there. You know what I mean? But the truth is, for some strange reason, I believe, like, the kids nowadays, them prefer the ready-made kite. Like, the kite, them we have Batman and Superman and all of these.
No, absolutely. And daddy and mommy can too make that. Well, some daddies and mommies can, but then not everybody is really artistic. And a lot of things are being made easier for us, don't it?
Yeah.
You just go to a store and they select the kite and,
So I remember, like, when I was much younger, it used to be a case where, you have like old curtain or old cloth and all these different things. You use and make tail. Now them not upon that.
No. Things and times have changed drastically, but what remains is that children need the opportunity and that time to go out and, run up and down and enjoy themselves as well, as much as them love them smart devices and may seem like them enjoy them okay with staying inside.
Yeah.
But
as a matter of fact, yeah, they want to touch out. I mean, we see persons that do a virtually fly kite too. So, but yeah, I mean, nothing like going outside and just, enjoying the moment of it and seeing them enjoying it as well is also fun for me,
Do you get the feeling, Mac, that people are still cautious? I know eventually when the place opened up, some persons, including you and I, were, a little cautious, still will wear your mask and still practice social distancing and so forth. But what have you observed? Are people just, warming up and getting back to that normalcy?
All right, so I believe that there are several persons who are still, I mean, serious about the protocols. I mean, them still don't leave them mask any second, and
Like Minister Grange.
and like Minister Grange and so many others. You know that them really say COVID still a keep, and you have some persons who pretty much say outside and they'll wear their mask, but only when it is something that is mandated in terms of where they're going. Like there are still certain businesses that will require you that upon entry you must wear a mask. But there are other places that persons can go and they may not have to put on a mask. You know what I mean? So I still believe that persons are a little bit cautious. Just the same, and I wouldn't be surprised, and I've gone to a few events that persons were enjoying themselves and periodically take a drink and then put on back their mask right after the drink. Yeah,
because that feeling is still there, but no, since the Prime Minister has announced that no more COVID test, I think effective April 15th to enter Jamaica, more and more people will become a little more relaxed as it relates to what was COVID and the measures and protocols.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you on that.
All right, we're going to go for a quick time signal. When we come back, we're going to take a trek to the lawns of Jamaica House, but the time signal first.
All right.
For all your power tools, visit Ward's Power Tools at Lot 1 and Shore Industrial Estate, Montego Bay. We stock a wide range of tools and equipment. Telephone 953-4501. The time by Ward's Power Tools is
8:40.
All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're inside the EBUZZ Mac in the building.
Yeah.
Bones upon vacation.
Still a touch out,
Look, he deserves to enjoy himself and have a grand time.
Absolutely.
So make him go on with himself and so.
Well deserved too, don't it?
Absolutely. We're going to be joining Dwight from the launch of Jamaica 60 on the launch of Jamaica House. He will give us the 411 mark as it relates to the activities planned to commemorate the 60th anniversary of Jamaica's independence.
This is awesomeness. I can't wait to hear exactly what's happening over there at the Jamaica House right now.
Hi, Dwight.
Dwight, what's up?
We can hear you loud and clear.
All right, so I'm having some issues hearing Dwight, but I know, in a few seconds we should be good to go right now.
Of things that will be done in the 60th year of celebration. How happy are you when you look and see the backdrop of the amount of things to be done?
I know it's a great task, but I know God has brought her thus far and she's walking in her assignment. So I know they're going to get it done. and because this is who she is. She's a national treasure herself.
Carlene Davis, you said years ago, this must be love. It certainly is love here tonight.
It is love. It is love. And we acknowledge and welcome, is it President or Prime Minister from you?
Yes, Rwanda.
Republic of Rwanda. We just welcome him, and it's great to share the culture. Yeah.
Thanks again, Carlene.
God bless you.
Beautiful Carlene Davis. I pulled her from her seat, and she was kind enough to give us a few words. All right. The Prime Minister is not yet on the podium, and based on the program, the Prime Minister should be speaking sometime after 10 thereabout. The fact is that given the program and how it is arranged, I suspect somewhere after 10 he'll be speaking, or perhaps before 10. But we'll play it by ear when you join us again for the fourth report, Kishima Francis. And just to tell you also, too, that the lawns of Jamaica House is well decorated, and in terms of the seating of dignitaries and members of the diaspora, members of the media, members of the production team, ensuring that everything go according to plan. The president of Rwanda is not here, but of course a representative, we understand, will be here to speak in his stead. Ashe will be performing again, as well as the National Dance Theatre Company. Tony and Singh, former Miss World, she performed a second item earlier on, and should be performing yet again. So
nice.
It is an awesome evening, Kishima Francis, certainly, and it is going towards the script.
All right, thank
Kish,
you.
it's all yours.
Okay.
All right, Dwight. Thank you so much. Mac is also here as well.
Oh, bless up, Mac.
Every time, Dwight, big up yourself.
Yeah, but before you run, Dwight, I know you talked about how the lawn is nicely decorated, but can you give our listeners a pictorial in terms of the atmosphere, the vibe, and who are some of the persons you can recognize that you're seeing in attendance?
Those are some of the persons I'm seeing so far. Earl China Smith with his ensemble here. They performed earlier on before the actual thing started. Carlene Davis, we just spoke with her just now. And several other persons from the media. But given where we are located, I'm not close enough to the seated guests, especially those in some white couch closer to the stage. Separated from the audience itself. But I also remember seeing to the Minister of Education, Favour Williams, as well, and several other persons here. Interesting to note, though, that in the backdrop there is the Jamaica 60 words lit up in white lights, but huge white lights.
Nice.
And also to the stage, almost representing when you are at a Rebel Salute or a Sumfest, Kishima and Courtney Mack. That's how gigantic the stage is.
Is what you're not saying.
And also, too, there's a big screen at the back of the stage that helps with the presentation of tonight's function.
Wow, sounds exciting, Dwight.
Yes.
Is there anything in particular that you personally are looking to hear as it relates to celebrations and activities planned to commemorate Jamaica's 60th? Because 60 is a big deal, you know.
It is a Diamond Jubilee, and most certainly I'm looking forward to hearing specifically as to what will happen for something that is key to me. What will happen to the Jamaica Museum, of which the Honorable Olivia Babs-Grange have spoken about on many occasions. And also, too, I want to hear what will be done as it regards preserving the legacy of our culture in music, in drama, in speech, in theater, and so on. For example, before I wrap up the point, take theater, for example, with Barbara Gloden at the Little Theater, who Barbara Gloden is iconic. We've written many a pantomime, and pantomime started from the days of Miss Lou and Mas Ran, coming through all the years with Oliver Samuels and of course, God bless his soul, Bullier Johnson, Faye Ellington, and several others. What will happen to the tapes of these performances and the books and the scripts, and many other persons who stayed with the theater for, as I said before, the pantomime. What will happen to that kind of history for the next generation? These are some of the things that I'm looking forward to, Kishima.
Wow,
some great things there. Yeah, some great things there, Dwight, and of course, sounding good. I mean, you know, I'm anticipating to hear a lot more from what's happening over there on the lawns of the Jamaica House.
All right, thank you, Dwight. When we link again a little later on in the show, Mac. But interesting, you know, Dwight, he's giving us the information, you know, as he gets it. You know, earlier on when he opened, he said that we're hoping to have a conversation with Minister Grange. She was just on the stage, but, you know, he also said that she wasn't available. Really, really looking forward to the happenings. So, and Dwight is keeping it 100% as usual, as how we do it.
I wanted to ask him whether or not, I mean, if Minister Grange was still wearing her mask when...
Look, I am sure she is.
But yeah.
I'm sure she is.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Dwight. Like we said, of course, he's coming to you live from the launch of Jamaica 60 on the lawns of Jamaica House. And it's that time, Kish. I mean, he mentioned about theater, but we're going to take a look at the movies right now with Maisha Brody.
Lights, camera, action. Hey movie lovers, welcome to At the Movies. I'm Maisha Brody. Palace Amusement Cinemas have reverted to their regular pre-COVID-19 showtimes. This in light of the removal of the curfew. Movie lovers can now see their favorite movies at the Carib 5 Cinema in Crossroads, Sunshine Palace in Portmore, and Palace Multiplex Fairview, Montego Bay at their preferred times. More information on showtimes can be found on Palace Amusement's website. Despite a reduction in COVID-19 cases, patrons are being encouraged to continue wearing their mask when indoors, maintain social distance in queues, at the box office, in the lobby and concession areas, and continue to sanitize. Still on the movie scene, Bridgerton might not have quite as much steamy romantic scenes as the first season, but it's still pulling in the viewers. According to Deadline, Netflix has revealed that the second season of the Shondaland Regency romp was watched for 251.7 million hours over the last 7 days, breaking the streamer's record for the most viewed English language TV series. The second season launched on March 25 and amassed 193 million hours viewed across its opening weekend, but increased this even further with its first full week of ratings data. It was also in the top 10 in 93 countries. However, Bridgerton couldn't match the viewing numbers for Korean smash hit Squid Game, which continues to hold the overall record with 571.8 million hours viewed during the week of September 27. It's now time for this week's top 5 movies. At number 5 we have The Contractor. At number 4 this week is The Adam Project. Spider-Man No Way Home takes the number 3 spot. At number 2 we have Death on the Nile. And in the number 1 spot this week is Moonfall. If you love great movies and series, go ahead and add these to your watch list. That's a wrap. Join us next week for more exciting movie news. For At the Movies, I'm Maisha Brody.
All right, thank you there, Maisha, for At the Movies. Mac, have you seen Bridgerton?
I haven't.
Look, you need to check it out.
I'm looking forward to.
You need to check it out.
I'm definitely looking forward to. I mean, before we go any further, let's take this time signal.
For the best price in hardware, plumbing, lighting fixtures, and household items, visit Alex Del Hardware and Home Center, Farm Pen Road, Savannah Mar. Telephone 876-918-3009. The time by Alex Del Hardware and Home Center is
8:53.
All right. And on that note, Mac, it is time for our music artist.
Yeah.
You know, every week we create a platform for upcoming talents. And this week is no different. Our music artist this week is Sahturn.
Sahturn, of course. Welcome to the EBUZZ.
Smile Jenna and Kishima, big up yourself, same way, you know. Yeah, man.
All right.
Look here,
Big up yourself, Saturn. But you know, Mac, when I think of Saturn, automatically I think of the planet.
Yeah, man.
But
Outer
tell us
space.
this, right? Tell us the story, Saturn. How did you get the name Saturn? What's the story behind the name, and who is Saturn?
Well, you know, so the name is just a name I would just come up with because, as you know, Saturn is an outstanding planet, no? And Saturn is an outstanding artist also.
Okay.
You see me? So, who is Saturn? Saturn is an unpredictable, great legend artist to be. Legendary, great, unpredictable artist, you know? Yeah, I said that.
Look at that. No. And Saturn, what kind of music do you do now? Do you do like, party songs, dancehall, or you go reggae and you say one drop settings where you more focus on, the conversations, the current affairs? Tell me, what kind of artist, how you write?
Well, as you know, music is a reflection of life, you know? So we try to keep it as positive sometimes. As mother say, we have song where your grandmother and your mommy can listen.
Yeah.
And we have song where you have to hide from mommy and listen. Same way. You see me? Because you have all type of fun, you know?
Yeah.
So we just have to keep it on the levels there. You see?
Now, you have a song titled Love is the Cure. Now, this song is very inspiring and absolutely positive. Tell us about the story behind the creation of Love is the Cure.
Well, Love is the Cure does one late night song where I say not even me and I muse them, you know? If you know what is muse, the music muse. I just the muse them will travel like after 2, after 3, and who do music know about them? Them travel after 2, so after 3, back to after 4. So them time they sang them, when they build them time there, them crazy.
Nice.
But, you know, upon another level, same way, just tired of some violence and they just lose a friend same way. And, you know, as you say, best revenge and never bloodshed, whether you lose a friend, so we just say, no need no violence, yeah, man. Although we lose him to violence, you know?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Andrew Cambre, you know, kid.
Mm-hmm.
I want to big up my team, you know, everybody, you know, my artists, them, everybody, you know, Ashraf there in the studio with same way, Fearless, Us Boss, you know, the whole team, Cyanide, everybody.
And you mentioned team.
Yeah, Javier Records and Jagan, the engineer, the great one.
Yeah, man, as you mentioned team, I mean, you have a management team, or a booking team, or, tell me about the team itself.
Well, for now, Javier is handling most of those things. We don't have a manager's team yet, you know, but we are doing our own managing at the moment.
Okay.
Being from Westmoreland, do you find that you have to take the trek into Kingston, in order to connect the musical dots so people know who Saturn is?
Well, anything you're doing, you have to go on the ground, Anyway, you want rule or you want govern, you have to just take on the ground, So if a Kingston, if a Portland, you get me? Because you know where you sign up for already, though. Because music is music, and anyway it takes you, you just have to just tag along.
All right.
Just like, me tag along what day Kashima when I have to say party, I think go. You know what go on already, about the game.
Yeah.
Say party.
See we are, so don't say party. All right. So listen now. I mean, you've pretty much started in this industry. First of all, I want you to tell me how long since you've been involved in the music, and what are some of the challenges that you have faced so far or you're seeing in the industry?
Well, music, I don't really have no challenge so far, I tell you, because music, the only thing is, we all know we sign up for it, I tell you. So music I go take a time to manifest, like how you plant a tree and it grows. So if you're going to music and want to bust tomorrow, you will just bust and just flop back again, you see? So the more, and if you notice most of the artists that we see just bust and buy some type of viral thing, most of them don't really keep it up. Because they ain't ready. Because they ain't built on a base of growing,
Yeah.
So
The foundation is sturdy.
Strength to try build with thing where our team, our artists, them and Jamaica soon see thing as I there same way, whole heap more thing I go reach same way I start, you know.
Right. I remember now. Tell us how long since you've been starting in terms of promoting music and so on.
About 3 years now, 3-4 years now, recording. Yeah, but we've been music been part of it from ever since, you know. And you know, if you tell you how I start the music, is just a freestyle. Me I do like any viral video when I'm a friend there foreign and see it. I say, yo, me I have Jamaica every day. I never sing me hear my youth. And the dog I say, yo, that's a drum here. I say, yo, where you do? And me I say, yo, dog, me have about 4 songs and then I done it, you know. The dog I say, yo, if your car broke down, where your car go to mechanic. If you sang then I done it, we are going to studio go do it. Right, basically do it. We are going to studio.
Wow. No, listening to you talk, you know, you don't want the overnight success. You want to build your thing and create a solid.
But we not greedy if you overnight
right. But like you say, like you say, Sahturn, you understand it, and you give your analogy of a tree. And it have to grow and it take time. Now, who are some of the entertainers that you look up to? And do you have like a mentor, somebody who actually, you know, help you along the way? Not necessarily a manager, but help to guide the process.
Well, as I'm telling you, I have to give great thanks to my bro, Jagan, the great one, you know, as I call him. And Lee Scratch Perry in there pass and gone, but I'm like mainly, you know what everybody. Craziness, you know, because he create a lot of this thing now. He don't really get in fair share what me thinking forget, because only part of artists. I listen to every music pretty good. Because every artist have good songs, you know, but it's just for you to pick them out. Because you're not gonna sing foolishness every day as well. I say, like, if the artist not good in your views. So give him a listening ears and we find something in him, say, oh, in the bad for true, man. You get me? So
Mark, let our listeners give Sahturn a listening ear. I want you to hear this song, Love is the Cure. Sahturn, take a listen. DJ Lollipop.
First play.
Javier Records. I know everybody where I go to jail bad. I know everybody where go church good. Give thanks for the life for your heart. Show love every day as you should. When we gonna leave out, nobody sure. So just do good and no love are the cure. Crime and violence can't take it no more. So no love are the cure. Whether you're young, whether you're old, love are the cure. Hate and envy no make it no more. So no love are the cure. Love are the cure. Love are the cure. Love are the cure. Love are the cure and I fucked up the shore. Love are the cure. Whether you're rich, whether you're poor. Love are the cure. Love are the cure and I fucked up the shore. Love are the cure. Best revenge you never bloodshed. Just believe me, say your success. Control your temper. No resort to violence when you're upset. Too good. And don't put your trust in a vanity and fame. Day today, tomorrow, life gone down your chain. Only pressure, me never complain. Born not yet. Only faith and never fret. I do things in time might change. One love, everybody bless. Cause the world is mine. And the world is yours. All the things and time might change. Give thanks, me no see the coffee yet. When we gonna leave out, nobody sure. So just do good and no love are the cure. Crime and violence can't take it no more. So no love are the cure. Whether you're young, whether you're old, love are the cure. Hate and envy no make it no more. So no love are the cure, love are the cure, love are the cure.
Love of the Cure.
Great
Look,
song.
Yeah, you're absolutely spitting some facts in that song, and it came at a very timely point.
Yeah,
you know, when
true.
so many things are happening in Jamaica. You know, the killing, the bloodshed, and here comes Sahturn with Love of the Cure. Proper message.
Yeah, true, you know. And, you know, we have to big up Richie Stevens, that was a Westmoreland icon and living legend, same way, you know. Team member, them Bobo and Boomers and them youth, the mention, you know. Because the youth, them believe in the thing, so, you know, you can't let out your team members, them.
Same way, so.
Without a team, you can't achieve your dream. So easy.
Which is right. All right, Sahturn.
Absolutely.
Listen, I love the tune. You know, a lot of persons checked in right now and of course listening to the 107s on social media on irfm.net. They want to know how they can connect with Sahturn. So I want you to tell everyone now how them can reach you, the social media handles and all of that.
Well, I know YouTube Sahturn, that's spelled Sahturn. You know, Instagram Sahturn_European, same way, you know, with upon Pacifier, same way. And, you know, so all of them little platform, the way I take time, one at a time, and build the thing. You see?
Okay.
All right. Now, Easter weekend is around the corner, Sahturn, and everybody fully outside. Do you have any plans for the holidays, and where can your fans see you perform live if you have any shows in the pipeline?
Well, we have some shows in the pipeline, you know, but they'll be informed soon, you know, but we are going to plan some show about the place.
Okay.
All right. Sahturn, we wish you all the best. Thank you for coming through and sharing with us. And, you know, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, man.
I'm like
big
the
up the
name.
whole Westmoreland, same way, you know, Savlamar, the whole place.
See it there.
See?
Keep
Yeah,
it up,
man.
man. Just go and keep the mission and do what you have to do same way.
Yeah, man, and look out for your loyalty. Next song, I go be.
All right.
Loyalty, I go release next year. Next one, I go release, because for your love of the cure, you have loyalty, love to you.
Yeah, after.
All right. We like the theme. I like it.
Yeah, man, it works.
You're telling a story already. Big up yourself, Sahturn.
Yeah, man. Let's see how it works.
All the best.
Yeah.
All right, that's our music artist this week, Sahturn.
Yeah.
I really, really, like you said, Mac, I absolutely love the song.
Tune
Love
back,
is the
tune
cure.
back.
And, you know, for a young youth, meds in that kind of way, you know, not an eye for an eye. Very fitting and solid message, and it is needed in these times.
Absolutely. I like the message, and I mean, the artists have the right energy, and, you know, we're looking forward to hear great things. Big up yourself,
No
Sahturn.
doubt. Now, we've been talking about the Easter weekend, and we did mention some big ups, and we have some events that's happening this Easter weekend. We want to give our listeners more details, so we're going to link up with the organizers and, you know, find out what's going on.
Exactly. And of course, right now, the first organizer that we're linking up with, of course, he is the promoter for the St. Mary Kite and Food Festival. We're talking about Dennis Gordon. Welcome to the microphones of IRFM. Dennis, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
And welcome to
the fires, and powers. But I don't hear a bully cat.
Look here now, man. You see, I don't know why them give me government name, you know. Because
like we're going with the government name.
Kish, don't we accustomed to bully cat?
Of course, I don't know bully cat, man.
But them got government name this time around, so we are working with
Whenever
it.
Dennis Gordon, we keeping it Dennis Gordon,
but
you know?
I'm wondering if the money was kind of different when you said Dennis Gordon, you know?
Yeah, well, no one on that side for me. You know, when I do, you know, the office work, you know, I'm the marketing manager for the Ultria Sky market.
There you
so
go.
Dennis Gordon. And when on the stage show now, when I do my MC work and my music thing, you know, I bully cat.
All right, so who we speaking to tonight now? We speaking to Dennis or Bully Cat?
No, man, straight up bully cat, man. If I touch dance and reggae music, out there, ruffian, you can't come start.
All right.
No, we know that once we say Bully Cat is no novice when it comes on to events. You've been in the game,
Sure.
You've been doing it a minute. Now, on Easter Sunday, it's all about the St. Mary Kite and Food Festival. What can we expect, Bully Cat?
Talk to me.
Well, I tell you, hey, we can't tell you. So the energy where we put in into that show, yeah, well, we expect the whole of Jamaica to come at that one. I tell you, because we put in the infrastructure, the artists they're ready and get them paid. We have a receipt. So with the sound man then get paid, it's like everybody ready. You know what I mean? So the organization is up and running. So I think this is one of the best shows, it's the best festival show for St. Mary. Because we have, you know, artists like Dean, man, you know, we are even going to finish the show. So at the headline artists that with Jassy and the beauty young artists we are around the place right now. So and we have Lali, Chesedek, you know what I mean? So it's a show where we want to be different. Because between that, after being in the music business for so long, I've been doing Christmas children tree for 37 years.
Yes.
And, you know, I'm coming to service for 5 years. And I think I want some changes in our reggae music and dance style. When we go there, I just hear one kind of music in my ear. So we come with this show here, which is the Kite and Food Fest. We show a different part of Jamaica where they're going to the cultural part of Jamaica now. The real we. You know, the food are not up like the Asian style fish and the roast breadfruit, the roast yam, the atmosphere, the curry goat, the chicken, they have natural juice, cherry, pineapple, apple, you know. And then we have the craft section again where we're going to show you the craft item of Jamaica make. So nothing from China, nothing from Japan. Straight Jamaica across the road.
You hear that?
Me love that Bully Cat. And, you know, like you say, you want it to be a comprehensive festival. And just by what you told us, from the food, the entertainment, the attractions, we're getting that vibe. But spend a little time and talk to me about some of the attractions in place specifically for the children.
Yeah, man. We hear about kite competition and all these things.
All right. This is a partner. The kids don't want to know. The children don't want nobody to MC but me. Because for what is my MC, I'm pretty well fly, I'm going to do it. But the people tell me, I have to put in my input in it. So after doing 37 years of a children's street in kind of a place in Senton, you know, I move up to another level where the kids then want to see me same way. You know, so we're going to have all of the entertainment for the kids, them like the face painting, we have dancing contests. Well, we have some thousands of rides, bounce about, you know what I mean, bunny eating contest, the zing song, so many crazy stuff for kids. And then every children want to try to get a toy. Go and give a try. You know, we want to change up the thing of the reggae music again. Give back something. You're making thousands and millions of dollars into the reggae music, and we don't see they give back. We're going to try to give every child a toy, you know, who comes into this venue. And the rides are free for the children. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
I want you to just remind the listeners, I mean, you know, of course you did say St. Mary Kite and Food Festival, but tell them we're in St. Mary and, of course, remind them of the admission and so on.
Yeah, man. Well, I don't know, say, $1,000 in it. You can't get that ticket now. $1,500 or $2,000, you know, probably when I cover the gate. But I don't know, we're not pressure because we think at a low budget. We work with the budget. You know what I mean? And I keep the people then. And $1,000, $1,500 work with them because the artists, them, you don't know it though, the artists, them. But I never mentioned this part again into the show. Because what we're doing, we're trying to put everywhere you walk into the show, there's a different segment. Now we have a segment now in the show where it is serious for Jamaica. Because to the crime thing and the violence, the badness and the violence and the pop-up face and the badness, we want to go back for the children, them. Everybody can understand bad man and gunman and boy and put brother, I leave the culture, look how rich this country is. And we are trying to, you know, we have to know the value of our children. We can't afford to make them turn a gunman. So this part where we want to do at the segment of the show, we want to have Granny. You know, this is a comedian part of the show. We have, we got Michael Jackson. We're going to show you, Michael Jackson, oh God Almighty, when the man is performing like this. And I tell us to perform with him group, just like Michael. You know, this is Jamaican Michael, and he's so talented. So we say we want to bring out the talent into Jamaica, bring out to the kids, them see one different side of Jamaica. You know, take out the badness and the violence out of them and laugh and enjoy life. You know what I mean? So we want, it's a family show, you know, it's so many packages because we are looking for the mother and the father them to come out with the children. It's a family thing. And the place big I am. I said last time I go up there and I tell us and I look up in the air and I say, Father God, after the right place to send kite. So send me a come out to them kite. Outside, God Almighty, telling the fight I like it.
Thank you so much, of course, Bully Cat. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to talk to you every time we link up.
And Bully, you know why this is so special, Mark, listening to Bully Cat. He's not just staging an event, you know. He's exuding all this passion. You hear all the man passionate about every aspect of the show.
Every aspect, every aspect, Big up yourself, Bully.
Real promoter for that show right here.
Okay.
Because guess what? He is an example from children treat, you know. I make him come at children, I deal with children treat for him at 8-year-old. In college, the ice cream era, the food era, as a little youth, and grow in a church level. So this is one of my products from children treat. From the north of the legacy now, the put on stuff. When you see the youth come and show me and say, boy, daddy, I think you're doing it. Mr. Brother, I'm 100% video. Every movie make me there with him. And we now make a mistake with the show. Because show have to go orderly and we have security tight as soldier because we don't want nothing of backlash. Because we're going to have children there and we want good behavior. No rude music, no violent music, and no bad music for the children. Them
We
of
love
Jamaica.
that. We love that.
Trust me, none of that.
Thank you so
and
much,
we
Bully
want to
Cat. We
bring
love
back-
that. We
hey,
love
father,
that.
We want to bring back the cultural, the 70s and the 80s and the 90s in our want to make the youth them the last, make them hold on for them culture.
Same so.
You know what I mean? We can't
Bully, you know, we
actually
could have
big
talked for the whole time, you know. We could have talked for the whole time because, you know, we know the thing, go, we know the passion, man. But big up yourself and thank you so
Big up
much.
Bully Cat. Yeah, man. We wish you all the
Manners
best.
and prayers. Love you all.
Every time.
Yeah, man.
Big up. Manners, prayers.
Boy, in case you
Big
don't
up,
know, you
so
know, Kite Festival,
yeah,
them
man.
loaded up.
What if them load? So of course that we just heard about the St. Mary Kite
Yes.
and Food Festival, and I think what I love about the Easter weekend, Mac, wherever you are, there is an event happening within close proximity
Of
to you,
course.
and you can determine and decide
Choose
which
where you
one
want.
you'll go to.
Which is
Because
right.
guess what? There is also the Brownstone Kite Festival happening.
Absolutely.
On Easter Sunday. So we're going to be joined now
Right.
by...
Kim Brown Lawrence. Of course, she's the promoter for Brownstone Kite Festival. Good evening to you, Kim.
Hi,
Good
Kim.
evening. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Well, you tell us, is everything good to go for the
We
Brownstone
all
Kite
set?
Festival on
Up
Easter
and ready,
Sunday?
Up and ready. Can't wait to Easter Sunday.
Talk to me now. What's in store? What is all set and ready for the kids?
You know that you ever hear the zip line there, Brownstone? We have everything I come. We have the zip line, we have the mechanical bull, we have the spaceship, we have more than 12 things. You know, so we are sponsored by Wild Rice. So you know, so we start out with rides for the kids, things that they have never seen before. They have the artists, them what they come in, Ritical, Jassy, Boat, Yaksta. You know, the Apache and Chief going go there, Daniela going to the show. Quite a few things.
I hear-
Right up in Addison Park, Brownstone.
I hear
I
about
hear-
some big prizes and so on, you know. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
some
man.
cash prizes, you know. Talk to me now.
How that go?
We had a lot of people from abroad and in the town as well. They sponsored a lot of tablets and stuff for the kids and for parents. A lot of people. I had over more than 300 kids going come in, and each ticket is $1,000. That's people sponsored. So they want the kids to come out because it's a community event. They've been locked in for 2 years. Couple people sponsor, some from Brownstone Primary, Charlton Primary, up in the hills, up near us. So we're going on good.
Right. So tell
And-
us more about the spot prizes that you have as well. I mean, the biggest
For the
flying
kites.
kite and
Yeah, man.
most creative flying kite and all these things.
Yeah. For the biggest kite, it's $20,000. For the most creative, it's $10,000. Anything unusual, what we love, we just fling in an next $10,000.
Look
For
on
them,
that.
for real to them aside.
Wow, I absolutely love that because, you know, you're really going over and beyond to engage
More than-
patrons and get them excited
More
about the kite flying process. Now, you also mentioned some entertainers, so let's talk a little bit more about what time is showtime, what time will the gates open, and you already given us the entertainers on the bill, and then just squeeze in the admission.
Okay. Gates open at 10 a.m. You know that it's Addison Park, Brownstone, St. Anne, right? As you pass St. Hilda's High School, you'll see the park.
Right, that's all.
Everybody, you don't have to worry about nothing. Because you know, so the police them there. It can't, the police them, they're going to turn up. The security them going to turn up. More than 40 security overall will be on venue. The venue can hold anywhere over 10,000 people, so I want the place to full. It's Addison Park, Brownstone, gates open at 10 a.m. And everything, every artist, everything all right.
What about you know, you have, you know, something special happening as it relates to children 12 years and under. They ride free all day, right?
For kids 12 and under, it's $1,000 for the armband, and they ride every ride free all day.
Got
but
you,
what they're
got you.
doing in the store, all lighting, the kids are adult friendly rides as well. So as long as the adults are there and they have on them band, them ride free with the kids all day as well.
Nice.
So
Okay.
the mother and the son can go up on the zip line together. The father and the son and the mother can do the three-way slide race together, we then climb up, rock climb and everything. The parents can enjoy themselves with their kids. And as long as you have on the band, adult bands are $2,000, kids band are $1,000. They ride and do everything free all day.
Wow, Kim, it sounds absolutely comprehensive, very detailed and exciting. Thank you so much for sharing, and we wish you all the best.
Okay, my darling.
All the best, of course, come Sunday, April 17.
Brownstone Kite Festival. So, Mac, you think you could cop the prize for most creative kite?
You know, I can try a fight. I feel so, you know. I can try a fight, you know. That might be a good thing. You know?
All right. No, I see you. I see you putting together a nice, creative, unique
like
kite.
From then till now, modern kind of tweak it a little bit. We can try
a little mix.
Yeah, you know the thing go. Kish, you know,
well,
we're going to take a quick time signal. We're soon forward.
Visit Mullings Electrical and Plumbing, Savile and Amar. For all your electrical, plumbing, lighting, and hardware needs, licensed electrical contractors are available. Telephone 876-955-9209. The time by Mullings Electrical and Plumbing is
19 minutes after 9.
And it is now time for our main guest. And tonight we're going to be talking with none other than Mikey General. Mikey, welcome to the EBUZZ.
Welcome to the EBUZZ, Mikey.
Blessed and love Empress Kashima, brother Courtney Mark. Yeah, man. Give thanks and praise, man. Nice to hear that and see them talking about the real things, you know?
Blessings.
Yeah, man. Give thanks for coming through as well, you know. I can only see you across my social media platforms just talking about your latest single, Love.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm promoting this new single from a new album called Hola Heights, you know, that's coming out in the summer. So, you know, I'm just promoting this new single. I think that the world need the message at this time, you know. So, sending it out.
Definitely. I mean, you're pretty, well-rounded as it relates to this music journey, touring and so on. Mike, it's been a minute. COVID has been, around. It continues to be around. How have things been for you on a musical level over the past couple of years?
I have to tell you, brother Courtney, the Almighty has been good, because I've been working straight through the COVID. I mean, I haven't been doing any shows, but I've been doing a lot of songs. I've been doing a lot. I finished that LP during the COVID, and I've been doing a lot of dubs as well. So I'm surviving, so I have to give thanks.
Nice, very nice.
You mentioned earlier that your album, Hold the Heights, how many tracks? Are there any collaborations on it? And you did say it will be released in summer. Do you have a specific release date as well?
No, not. We don't have a specific release date at the moment. We're still juggling between like the first week in August or the last week in July. So we soon trying to sync a date. There are 11 tracks on the album, and there's a one collaboration with me and my son on it.
Oh, nice. What was it like recording that song with your son? What was the vibe like in studio?
Well, we have a little personal studio at home, and we try to be comfortable around each other, and sometimes because I know more than him, I might say, hey, do that right and rare and thing, him get a little edgy, but in the end, the song came out very good. He said, Daddy, come out of the studio. And when we come out of the studio, him relax and him do him thing,
Got you. All right. So I mean, in recent times, there have been talks about the latest genre of dancehall music contributing to the watering down of authentic Jamaican music. Do you agree? And what is your view on this and, how the music business is today, 2022?
All right, my brother. I'm glad you spoke about that. You bring up that subject. I think that it has watered down the music. Why do I say so? I agree that the music has to evolve, but I think that it should always have that Jamaican element. You understand? When you play ska without a voice on it, reggae, rocksteady, mento, any one of those music, as you hear the rhythm, you identify it with Jamaica. True. No, this one that they call trap dancehall, if they put on the rhythm and you don't hear the voice, you don't know, it's not, you don't identify as a Jamaican music. It's the Jamaican voice that makes it make it the dance hall. So I'm saying these youths are evolving, and I understand the need for the music to evolve, but always keep the Jamaican element. That's my growth I have with them.
In the same breath, I was scrolling through your social media feed, and I realized that you also had a comment as it relates to Soulja winning the Grammy for Best Reggae Album, a topic that, you know, is controversial among many circles, among fans, among industry players as well. Do you mind sharing on this platform your thoughts as it relates to American reggae band Soulja copying the Grammy for Best Reggae Album?
No, I don't mind sharing. I think that they got it because they took up what we put down. As I said on my post, want it, can't get it, don't want it. We are Jamaicans. We are the roots and the culture of the world. Somehow we have not been doing so much of that music. We are, more doing other types of music and elevating them. And it's just that people see what we were doing, love what we're doing, and they move with it. Remember, when he was receiving the Grammy, what they said, give thanks for the inspiration from the Jamaican foundation artists.
Yes.
So they use our foundation artists as their inspiration to reach where they are and to do the work. We know, I think that we have watered down our music, especially the message. It has been watered down. And I think that's why they're winning it, because actually they're probably the only ones who have a 100% reggae album in the whole Grammy. Am I correct?
Mikey, many may differ with a few of the points that you made. I mean, there's one particular point that you made that you did make mention of a lot of persons in terms of the message. And while some may think that there have been a few albums that were nominated, in the last nomination, with some great messages. So when you say watered down, I mean, I know specifically you spoke on the message point, but I mean, would you say from a musician standpoint or from a producer standpoint, it is, or is it you just solely going to say it's the entertainers who are, watering down for the most part?
It's all of us. It's all of us. It's the producers. It's the entertainers. We all have a part to play in what happened. I think it's a tragedy. I'm not saying that they weren't good enough to win the Grammy, but I think that it should have gone to one of us, our people, you know what I mean? And I think that, let's face it, it's an American award,
right?
Yes. Yeah? And they live in America, and they do the groundwork in America because they've been playing from 1997.
Yes.
This is their third nomination.
Third nomination and first win.
With several collaborations.
To underscore something that you said, Mikey, I realize that when you say you're talking about the authenticity of the reggae sound that they carried towards their album in comparison to the other albums, you're saying that wasn't perhaps 100% reggae.
Yes, I would say that. That's what I said.
Okay,
would you agree with that?
I mean, yes, I agree with you to an extent. I've listened to their album. Yes, they have the authentic reggae sounds and strings to their album, but do I feel like they had the best reggae album in the mix? No, I didn't believe that.
Think so either.
But like we underscore, it is an American award that is created for Americans. Additionally, you have music practitioners who qualify to be a part of the Grammy voting body, but then they are not registered. It is $100, I think, annually to register to be a part of the Grammy committee. And then there are also talks that some of the persons from the Jamaican music fraternity who qualify, they believe that that registration fee is too high. So ultimately, when you look at it, reggae and dancehall did not have a voice when it came to the Grammy voting body. And until we have a voice, we will continue to experience and expect situations like this where other persons take the award. And we're not saying that Soldier, they are novice. They are no novice. Like you rightfully underscore, it's their third nomination, first win. They have been in the game a minute. And nobody's disputing or trying to take that away from them. But until reggae and dancehall have a voice, we can anticipate and expect more results like this, I believe.
I agree with you 100%. And I think that $100 is not a lot of money for us if we really want to make a difference. I think like a body of us, like even 50 of us who qualify, could put $100 just to get in. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but
$100 that's not much.
That's not much.
It's just an excuse because ultimately not everybody is carrying the music on their backs. You have people who are just looking out for their individual project, an individual song they're promoting, or an individual album. Very few persons actually walk the talk and have that passion for the music and want to see it rise to a next level. Only the persons who want the music to soar to higher heights will see this as an investment, not only for themselves but for the industry at large. And until we can unite, we will always have a major problem. And unification right now, just looking on the outside looking in, or even on the inside looking out, it just seems as if it is something that is far-fetched.
And I believe that honestly, that is one of the the major elements that is affecting the industry locally as it relates to that, in terms of all the bodies, like we mentioned, from entertainers to musicians to all the practitioners, all the stakeholders, uniting to make this genre what it is. The truth is that we have some talented individuals, if not the best in the world, and oftentimes, after a while, you sense that the passion is they're talented musicians, but maybe for whatever reason the passion somewhat twists or turn, and then you find that somebody who is outside of being a Jamaican loves our genre and is willing to eat, sleep, and do everything that is reggae to get it right, and as a result of that, oftentimes get results based on the fact that they're appreciating reggae more. So there's so many different sides towards what we're talking about as it relates to this industry and reggae in general, and getting that global recognition. You know what I mean? But there's one thing that I really want to ask you, Mikey. I mean, what is one of the biggest lessons you've learned since being in this music industry? I know you've been here for quite some time, and
since the 80s.
Yeah, I'm sure there are many lessons, but I want you to just think of probably one or maybe two that you can tell me.
Well, one of the things that I've learned is to understand the business of music. It's very important. I think in the early part when we were growing up, we just wanted to sing. We don't know about publishing and royalties and how to sync a song so it can go in a soundtrack and all those things. We didn't know about these things. And, those things now, the younger generation, they have come and they have realized that these advantages, and they have moved fast on it. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you see some of them and you say, well, they get them thing from around, they get some big ass all of a sudden. But they capitalize on the information that they had, like publishing and all those things, and how to get their songs to the right places. You understand? So that was one thing that I should have embraced earlier. And I would encourage every artist to learn the business of the music. Yeah, it's very important. And I think if we as Jamaican people took the business serious and learned more of the business, then it wouldn't be a problem for somebody to find $100 to especially if you're qualified, if you're able to think. It wouldn't be nothing, because if you know the business and know the vast returns you can get from the business if you handle it right. Remember, reggae is like a $3 million business, It's a big business,
Yes.
And how much of it is Jamaica getting? We're getting very small amount. So these are the things we need to pay attention to.
You know what I want to ask you, and I like how you spoke really fairly. You came on and you said that you understood that evolution is necessary as it relates to the music. Do you think that, and you also mentioned that the younger entertainers, they jumped on the issue as it relates to understanding the business of the music and getting the music business in order to ensure that their royalties and so forth is straightened out. You also talked about trap dancehall and that kind of sound and the importance of keeping it authentic. Keep that authentic Jamaican sound in it. Do you feel like veteran entertainers like yourself could share information with the younger generation so as to fill that void that is there? So, there is somebody that they can learn from and get it. Not to assume like, they know what they're doing or they know everything. You feel like the veteran entertainers could do that, bridge that gap?
Of course they can. And I think some of them try to. I mean, I see Indian Fraser take up a lot of young musicians. He's mentoring them.
Yes.
And same way we as artists, the foundation artists, we can take up some of these young singers and young DJs and mentor them and show them how to do it. But to tell you the truth, there are some, I tell you the truth, they say the youth are full of zeal, sometimes when the youth them get a big boss, you can't really talk to them so easy again, them change, May I tell you, if the song get big and I say, well, him used to be monks here every day and him get a song and it play up on the radio. So when you call him, we say, well, we can't check you now, some different man in my power with. You understand? So these things are, it happens in the business. I've seen it.
All the
you know
time.
what I mean?
All the
so
time.
we love the youths and we want them because the truth of the matter is, see, we lost the Diamonds recently, Tabby and Bonnie.
Condolences,
and
RIP.
we now are becoming that elder generation that they were. Yeah, and we want to see the music prosper and strive. So we should do all we can to help the youths and encourage them. But they also, we are calling on the youths to don't be stiff-necked when you hear an elder say, yo, youth, you sing that note, the half key, you can sing it better, Sometimes you say that to them get upset in the studio, So sometimes some of the elders are afraid to address them too. You understand?
I understand that, yeah, man.
All right, so Mikey, before we go, I want to know, what are some of the upcoming plans that you have, in terms of for your fans for this year, 2022? I know you just released a new song and so on.
Well, this year, as I said, I have the new album that's coming out in summer. As I said, the date hasn't been finalized yet. We try to put release our album on a specific date that has meaning to, so I'm searching for that date. His Majesty Earthstrong is the 23rd of July, but so many people putting out songs on that day, so I probably might put it out like another special day, And so we're working on the album. We have singles coming out. Probably in the winter, I might be doing some shows abroad. Like
Are you looking
November, December time.
Are you looking forward to touching the road again? And following the pandemic and the lockdown and all of that, and now things are back to normalcy somewhat. Are you excited about that? Or are you still cautious?
I'm very excited about it, because I miss the fans. I miss an interaction with the people and the fans,
Nothing like that.
So that's the greatest thing about music. When you're on stage and you're performing and the people love your music and reacting to it, that's one of the greatest feelings you can have. So I miss that. So I'm glad for the opportunity. I'm going out there to meet some people and greet them and share the love,
Which is right.
Wow. Mikey General, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mikey.
Observing you now, I realize you have just this calm demeanor about you, just this aura that is just calm and peaceful.
Yeah,
absolutely appreciate and like it. Big up.
Much respect, Mikey General.
Thank you. And I want to commend both of you because I listen you both very, very regular.
Yes.
Kashima on Thursday, I don't miss you.
Look at that.
And
Thank you.
Courtney Mark, still having old money, man. We don't new money yet. When I left him out on Friday, and him play some nice songs. And I see that. I think that since the Grammy thing, I've been hearing more reggae. I don't know if it's true, if it has had any effect, but I just seem to be hearing more reggae all over on all the stations. So I hope that we as a people realize what a valuable treasure we have and try to preserve it as best as we can.
See him so.
Wow, thank you so much. What a
Mikey
solid
General.
and positive note to end on. Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thank you very much too. Blessed.
All right.
Blessings.
Wow, Mikey General there.
Yeah.
What an awesome conversation, man.
Trust me, man. I mean, in his own right, always representing for reggae from long time until now.
Yes, and he really said a lot of factual things, and I like the fact that, as a veteran, sometimes when you have conversations with some veterans, they will beat the younger generation so badly.
Yes.
But, he was very fair in his reasoning and factual. And we have to say to the younger generation as well, if the elders are giving you gems on how you can make your craft better, try to listen. And ego sometimes not sometimes, all the times is a main issue. And it takes time, because they can only operate at the level that they're at until they can activate a next level. And through growth and development, them will learn. But take heed now. Sure.
Exactly so. All right, Kish. So, of course, like we've been talking about, I mean, there's lots of events happening. And of course, we have one more kite festival. It's all about the Ultria Sky Festival. And of course, we definitely have to talk to Papa Jack right now. Good evening to you, Papa Jack. Welcome
Papa
to the
Jack,
EBUZZ.
welcome.
Good night. When I deal with Irie.
Well, we know that all roads lead to the Ultria Sky Festival and Family Fun Day on Easter Monday. Papa Jack, tell us, what can we expect?
Well, great vibe, cause it's been a while. Remember I said the whole COVID thing that make we not have no vibe, no enjoyment, no kite festival, none of them things the last year. So
yes.
Right now, you don't know the thing, go pick money, go be nice, man.
All right, so tell us about the selectors. I know there's entertainment that we can done. I mean, the vibe are gone nice. Tell us who are the persons who are, all set and ready to entertain.
Yeah, man. DJ Lollipop, and you have DJ Brand, you have Timeless, I youth them College and Irola Sound. So, great vibe though for the youth them. It's a family fun day, so so the family just bring out the youth them.
Yeah.
What a vibe. You know what I mean, right, Joe?
But no, Papa Jack, what's the admission? Like how much for children and adults, and what time is show time?
All right. The kids them 5 days before 12, adult 1,000 before 12. So for the kid them, it go be 1,000 after 12, and then 15 after 12 for the adults. So you know what I mean? Just that. You know what I mean? But you them go ride free.
Nice.
You know what I mean? All of the activities. Them whole lot, the endorsement, they're free, you know what I mean?
And tell them
about and all them things.
Tell them what time the gates open.
Well, the gates are open from 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock them times. You know what I mean?
In the morning.
Yeah.
You see that?
So you can go out from early and go enjoy the Ultria Sky Festival and Family Fun Day.
You know what I mean? All of them things there.
Wonderful. And it's all about Easter Monday, April 18.
Yeah. Exchange, you know what I mean? Center and that, you know what I mean? King Bravel play field.
And for the persons who thinking King Bravel and want to just get confirmation, just give them a sense, just like a small direction in terms of how they find the venue.
All right. It's Exchange Plaza. If I reach Exchange Plaza, you're good. Exchange Plaza.
Right, that's all.
Yeah. Exchange Plaza, you're good. Right there.
So, Papa Jack, are you one of the performers come Easter Monday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what your fans? Yeah, go on the thing and I tell we say you perform.
I give no one tell we Kish.
You have the Mali Boys, and you have Papa Jack and a couple more artists, so you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I will be
Tedo.
there, bringing a nice vibe to the youth, them. So you know what I mean? TJ, and you have Tedo Big, so you know the thing go. It's gonna be nice, man.
Sound good. Of course, I'm definitely looking forward to make it to the Ultria Sky Festival.
Yeah, and the first Kite Festival go keep in exchange. So, you know, we just make it a good one, you know what I mean?
All right.
And family, it's a family fun day, so parents bring all the kids them so them can come have fun. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's been a while. We don't have them fun.
Yes.
So.
All right, and of course, big up
That
to
is
Lady
very
P as well.
important.
Yeah. We got promote the Lady P, you know what I mean? It's a good one, you know what I mean?
Every time.
Yeah, man, Lady P, bless up yourself. But Papa Jack, thank you so much for sharing. And are you excited about performing and what fans can expect from your set?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Clean delivery, you know what I mean? Always I teach you them. So, you know what I mean? It's going to be right. It's going to be nice. You know what I mean? Deliver clean. I know the kids them that they say, I have to give them cleanness, you know what I mean? Because manners and respect, you know what I mean? Bring it right through. So,
Same way, sir. So all roads lead to King Bravwell, of course. It's all about Exchange Ultrias, the playing field, Ultria Sky Festival.
This Monday, the 18th of April. So, you know the thing on Easter Monday.
Nice. Can't wait.
All right, Papa
Never
Jack,
did it.
all the best. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Diary, regular diary, you know the thing go above them.
Same way, so.
All right, big
Thank you
up.
so
So,
much.
big up Lady Peace. You don't know it's the Ultria Kite Festival, Mac and Family Fun Day. I can see you flying your kite.
Yeah, man.
Right now at Bravwell Playing Field in
man.
Exchange.
We did it, man. We did it.
Wait, you
You
said
don't
Superman kite?
Yeah, man. You know, me I get a kite where have Lady P on it. But guess what, Kish? All right, so we're getting some information now that we're gonna be touching base with Dwight Fraser, and he should, more or less be close to the Prime Minister, or possibly we are able to hear some of what the Prime Minister is saying regarding to what is taking place right now over there. And of course, it's all
So
about
we
the
now
Jamaica
take a
60.
trek
Yeah.
to the lawns of Jamaica House. Dwight Fraser.
Hey, Dwight.
What's
Yes.
happening?
All right. Thanks so much, Kishima. We are on the lawns of Jamaica House, as you said, and it's a bum rush to speak with the Prime Minister. He made his presentation on stage earlier on, and with the notes that I made, I'm going to go through them as best and as quickly as I can. The Prime Minister will tomorrow meet with Paul Kagame, President of Rwanda, to discuss economic partnership between both countries. But as it regards the Jamaica's 60th launch, the 60th launch of independence, in his speech, the PM spoke to the push for the redevelopment of the National Stadium, the Jamaica Sports Museum, the Jamaica Music Museum, and he added that the annual and popular Grand Gala celebrations. We're pleased to announce that on IRFM, you heard it first, the Grand Gala celebrations will be back this year at the National Stadium.
Nice.
He also mentioned that construction of an official parliament building is on in earnest, and that will take between 3 to 5 years to complete. He mentioned also too that we must use Jamaica's 60th as a platform to recognize our educators or social transformers, the entrepreneurs, scientists, and thinkers of the nation. As the emphasis was always on, as he explained, persons in the music and the arts and sports and so on. But he recognized those persons as being important and integral as it regards the fabric of Jamaica. He called on Jamaicans also to live the true creed of the theme, reigniting a nation for greatness. In addition to that, what's important is that the Prime Minister closed by saying that, alluding to the argument that we should focus on peace, focus on patriotism and oneness, and also to call on more people to express deep appreciation of the unique culture that we have in Jamaica land we love. So certainly as the curtains come down on the celebrations and the launch of Jamaica's 60th. Just want to tell you, Kishima, that certainly it was a great one. And what, just one more question before the Prime Minister run. All right, we're trying to get in there, but we're quickly ushered out of the way by security detail for a photo opportunity. But nonetheless, being IRFM and being persistent will not go away.
Dwight.
We'll see if we can get even one quick question. They might have to throw me out of Jamaica House tonight. We wait to see if that will transpire. I don't necessarily believe so. But it is important to note too that with his presentation tonight, the Prime Minister really touched on basically all the fabric of the society in speaking to the importance of the 60th celebration and why it is important for the oneness and the patriotism. He spoke of the celebration being integral, but also to the fact that we have some issues as a nation and how best we can coalesce around the national celebration to bring some kind of stability to Jamaica land we love. The diaspora in Canada, in England, and the tri-state in the United States, let me mention that, will come in as part of the celebrations as well. We understand all too true that the Niagara Falls in Canada will be lit up in the national colors at some stage throughout the 60th celebration. You're hearing it first here on IRFM. And as we watch the time to throw it back to Kishima Francis before we have Muta Baruka. All right. Jackie having a quick word with the Prime Minister to just get even 1 second with him. All right. So the security detail just apologizing, Kishima.
Yes.
And saying that
it is going to happen.
It's not going to happen at all.
All right, Dwight, thank you so much. Yeah, man, we understand.
But in this case, we were outnumbered.
We understand.
Look, awesome coverage, great reporting, and great pointers.
Yeah, definitely. And as we close, I have some persons to thank before we hand it back to you, Kishima and Courtney Mack. Jacqueline Burnett, our hard-working producer, who worked tirelessly and walked her heels off tonight. Errol Murdoch, our hard-working engineer. I know you must be tired. And, of course, Tristan Wilson, our social media coordinator. And Maisha Brother, the news reporter, who was on the ground with us. On behalf of the entire team, Dwight Fraser saying thanks once again from the lawns of Jamaica House at the 60th celebration, the launch of it. Dwight Fraser throwing it back to studio. Kishi.
All right. Thank you so much, Dwight.
Thank you,
Big
Dwight.
up to the team on location.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, Dwight is just absolutely classic.
Listen, the Dwight said he's been ushered out, you know. He's a good journalist, so you don't know the thing.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Big up to Dwight. Job well done. We have some 9 minutes back. I really think do you want to open the phone lines and hear from our listeners? All right, so the numbers to call are 974-5051,
974-5043,
974-5079,
and 618-0352.
Right. It is the Easter weekend. What are your plans? Are you going to stay home and have bun and cheese? Or are you going to go out and take out the children, go to a kite festival near you? What are your plans?
Yeah, outside I keep. Where you going to talk to him? I couldn't know what I go on.
Look, you may have some people who say, look, I'm just going to stay inside or make the penny them run up and down outside.
No, Mama,
or they're going to go out.
I think that the Easter now is the time when the kids get the opportunity to go outside. Because I believe that, since, the place moved a certain way, it's been adults who really get the opportunity to just share.
I think we have a caller online. Let's take this one. Buster, calling you live.
Hello.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Wagwan, Froggy, Brownstone, big up yourself. Easter weekend is here. What are your plans?
Yeah, man. Good, man.
Wagwan.
There.
What's your plan for the Easter weekend?
It's just Brownstone Kite Festival, because, I have to support them. I come from here. Big up Kim Brown, Lawrence.
Yeah.
All our old line from foreign coming to come taking cheap and clean on your Kite Festival. I hear that.
Look,
all right, it's a good look. So, Froggy, you're bringing out any of the children to the Kite Festival?
Yeah, man. I Entourage, man. Me have a whole heap of it, man. I don't have to get money to buy them what they want.
So Froggy,
Froggy,
you're me tell you now. So how you work out the kite thing? You go buy a kite or you go make the kite?
You know, say, me not have the time to make them cars. So I run road, me do CMS. So me just buy a portion of kite now.
A
Right
portion?
now, I have over 30 odd kites and I carry back right now.
Oh, what I say?
Oh, wow. Froggy, big up yourself. I mean, like how you roll with the kids, them, and you understand, say, them need to touch out and enjoy themselves for the Easter holiday.
Which
Yeah,
is right.
now them are going to run this little bit for now.
Not true, man.
Mm-hmm.
Not true, man. Big up yourself, Froggy, every time.
Froggy, big up and big up to Brownstone. Give thanks.
Up, see it there? Look here.
All right.
Froggy
Froggy,
say
big
my
up
boat-
yourself.
my boat
Roll
30
with the
kite.
entourage.
Yeah, man, a kids.
And kids them out.
I like that. But like
No,
them type of
absolutely.
entourage, they be like, you know, like you have all a bus load of kids.
And even though, you know, sometimes you have some parents who bring out the children, you know, for to enjoy themselves, but then them can't wait as night touchdown. You know, say for them time now, so them carry home the kids and go back out. And you have some parents who, you know, allow the children to stay out and experience a stage show, experience, you know, the Jamaican culture, music culture.
Yeah. All right, so we have another call, a bus through caller. You're live.
Please make me burn it, Kishima.
Well, go on, Shaka, big up.
Yeah, man, bless up yourself. What them up?
Oh, yeah, deal with.
Blaze it, make me burn it.
True,
Now
no,
talk
man.
to me. How the Easter holiday look for you? What are your plans?
Yeah, man, big plan, man. I've got full joy myself. That's what I say.
You say you're bringing out the family.
Yeah, man, straight.
Right. Right, that's
Yeah,
all.
man, you don't know. Big up King Brown, Lawrence, see me, you don't know. Brownstone, the place. That's what I say.
Same place.
Okay, mad.
All right. Whoa,
I big up the
whoa.
whole of IRFM. I don't know everything set.
All
All right, big up yourself, Shaka, every time.
My Empress Janet. That's what I say.
Big up to Shamaya and Janet.
Yeah, man, and the whole Philadelphia set here. That's what I say. Big up family out of Orange. That's what I say.
All right.
Yeah, man, bless up Icon. You don't know.
Same, sir.
And the whole IFM team.
Every time. Big up yourself, Shaka
All
Warrior.
right. Big up yourself, Shaka Warrior.
Look
Yeah,
here,
man,
no, man.
IFM got it locked. You see me, I say?
Every time.
Yeah, man, number one.
Choo choo choo.
All right,
Mark,
thank you so much.
You guessed it right. You said that you have a feeling that people want touch out, people want to go outside, and
Yeah.
then going bring out the kids. And so far, you know, with those two callers, that's what we say.
Yeah,
They're
man,
going
everybody wanna go
outside.
I mean, outside, I keep my long people that say Easter, and I say
Mhm.
outside. Them go through 2 Easter if stay in. Not even
Mhm.
bun and cheese really get for run the real way.
One thing we have to say though, we're imploring our listeners
Yeah.
to be absolutely careful on the roadways because you know how it is when
That's
it comes down to the holidays. Everybody's in a fun mood and you
Yeah.
want to have a good time, but remember we have to party responsibly
Yep.
and go easy upon the road.
Please. Another
What's
call
through
on
calling
line.
you live?
Good night.
Good night, caller.
Good night.
Kishima and Courtney.
Blessings.
Wagwan, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Chris Carter from St. Anne.
Chris from St. Anne. So Chris, where are you going for the Easter holiday?
You know, it's a birthday setting to me though.
Birthday
Okay.
settings?
Yeah, man, I'm a birthday.
When your birthday?
Me just a go out and enjoy my kids. Them.
Which day your birthday, Chris?
You know, tomorrow though, it start tomorrow the 14th.
Nice.
Happy early birthday, Chris.
And you see, the thing is, it's one of my two favorite personality on IRFM.
Blessings.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Never can get to support them up like when they have like,
The money.
Yeah, yeah.
and like the money thing.
Yeah. Grab bag and money Fridays.
Mark
Yeah.
fixing.
Yeah, yeah.
Kashima.
And a me, man, on the phone line.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Yeah, man. So that's birthday setting. More on got Kite Festival too, so.
Yeah, man,
you
you
know,
have enough kite festival can choose from, you know, so you just, you know, anyone where you feel, or if you want to go all three.
Yeah, man. But just I enjoy the weekend because I work right through the year so far. I come down to the time also.
Nice.
Mhm. And I like how you decide to spend your special day with the children, you know, like big up for that.
Yeah.
My two daughters and my son, them. My son, so I just go and enjoy the moment.
I like that.
Wow, that's awesome, Chris. Big up yourself. Happy early birthday. Enjoy yourself and stay safe.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
All the best.
Yeah, man. Big up Chris from St. Anne.
Look here, no. Yeah,
That's
man.
just really, really nice, you know, just to celebrate your birthday with your kids, because he could have chosen to just go out
Could I
and,
say outside? Yeah, real talk.
you know, by
I like
himself.
that.
But
I like
yeah,
that.
really, really love that. So we have some 2 minutes remaining. We can do the credits, you think, or squeeze one call? I say credits.
Yeah, we can go credits.
All right, so a big thank you, Mac. So we have a lot of people to thank, you know. First, big up our music artist, Sahturn, and our main guest, Mikey General. Thank you so much for coming through.
Sahturn and Mikey General, thank you.
Big up Dennis Gordon,
Right.
St. Mary St. Mary Kite and Food Festival.
Yeah, we have to big up Dennis Garden as always. We have to also big up Kim Brown Lawrence from the Brownstown Kite Festival.
And Papa Jack for the Ultria Sky Festival and Family Fun Day.
Yeah.
And big up to the entire team. Big up to our in-studio producer, Vivian Stewart.
Vivian Stewart, thank you so much.
Production assistants, Shamara Preston and Jody and Dawkins.
Shamara and Jody, and thank you so much.
DJ Lollipop, big up.
Big up to DJ Lollipop, big up to Peter Bradba on YouTube, and of course keeping us connected and so on. Big up to DJ Kemar as well.
And Jody K. Tucker, big up and thank you. And big up to Dwight Fraser.
Big up to Dwight.
For those awesome links coming through the EBUZZ. And big up yourself, Mac.
Thank you so
Boy,
much. And big
at
up to
one
Bones
point
anyway there.
At one point, I felt like it was a Saturday.
Yeah, don't it? But you don't know it go. You know the thing go. You know what I
We
mean?
link up. But Bones should be back next week, all things being well.
Yeah, should be there.
Right. So big up to the entire team. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm Courtney Mack. This has been the EBUZZ.
And Muta Baruka is up next with The Cutting Edge. We out.